Peace, light, and love, YouTube. It is your man, J-Pharaoh. I'm here to do a read for the collective. Like today, the next 48 hours. Let's just see what the vibe is, see how things have been, see what's going on with the collective. So, I can tell you that the collective's energies are really jumping right now. Man, you're in the collective, your energy is jumping, people are responding to you before they can even see you. People, you show up to an environment, people just start acting out. People are so drawn to you. People are coming knocking on your door, bringing you somebody else's mail. Talking about it's your mail. It's a whole different address on the piece of paper. They just trying to find a fucking reason to come knock on your door to see what they can find out. So many things. You calling people on the phone. They acting out they ass. It's just like, and it's because it's like we got that $1 billion energy, man. You hear a lot of readers talk about the $1 billion energy, right? Man, our auras, you know what I'm saying, are really affecting people. People don't know who we are. People have never met us. And they are having a whole, like, they're being so affected by us, right? They're being so affected by us right now. When I say they're being so affected by us right now, I really mean it. Animals, you're seeing flocks of animals, you know what I'm saying? You're seeing big things of birds. You turn a corner and it's like a big flock of birds just, it's so much right now. So I know that right now that's being experienced in the collective. I can just feel it. It's like, people, it's like you go, it's like you say you walking somewhere, somebody's going to be in your path, come out of nowhere. I mean, you've been driving, and so often right now, people have been coming out of nowhere as you enter into an environment, no matter if you're walking or driving or whatever the case may be. It's just like, it's magical. And I have to tell myself, like today, a moment ago, I was like, Joshua, don't forget that you're magical, man. You know what I'm saying? We can't forget that we do these magical practices, because the magic doesn't forget that we do magic. You know what I'm saying? The magic doesn't forget that we do magic. So we doing this affirmation, setting intentions, doing the candles, doing all these different rituals and stuff. We must remember what we're doing. And I am taking heed of messages to be very careful in a lot of the crafts that I've been investing myself into. Because I really feel like the energy right now is so potent. The energy is really like just jumping. And I really am, telling myself to, trust God. These are good people, are God's creations. If you watch my channel, I have a challenging relationship with humans. I am not the biggest fans of humans whatsoever. I just really am not. People, it's just like, we're so blessed. It's a really experience that for us to be so blessed that we cause other people to feel some type of way, that they seek to kind of target us and try to bully us and try to lower us, try to make us feel less than, make us, be intimidated by them, because they're so intimidated and they are so caught up in feeling some type of way about being around us or beholding us. And the whole time we're just like, I'm not even paying attention to you. Like, I don't care about you or anything that you do. Come on, somebody got to feel me on this right here, man. A lot of times when we go outside of our house, we just try to stay to ourselves, right? We try to stay out people's way, and it's just something, just such a task as a chosen one, that we experience these things where people react to us so strongly, man. Back of the deck energy, spend time alone, hermit. We have been feeling this, right? We've been spending time alone because, first of all, who's raising their hand trying to be around these humans right now? Come on. Who's raising their hand trying to be on planet Earth all up in the mix? Maybe you are. I'm just saying, like, I'm not feeling it. I'm so not feeling it. I'm so not feeling like I'm trying to be around other people. I want to go outside my home and I'm just trying to take care of my business and get back. I might try to go into the nature and try to find a spot in nature to be to myself. But I am really not feeling the vibe of trying to be around the other things on this planet right now. And I think that, that's really God isolating me. And many of us may be experiencing this, and God isolating us to elevate us. There's so many different energies. You go out there into the world, and it's like you don't even have to leave your home. Come on, man. Can I get a amen? Somebody, come on. Can I get a ashe? You know what I'm saying? You don't even have to go out your house. You know what I'm saying? People, like I said today, people knocking on my door, bringing me somebody else's mail. The address is right. First of all, there's a mailbox right there at my door. So if you want to drop off mail that was delivered at your house, that's supposed to come to mine, all you got to do is what? Put the mail in the mailbox right next to the door that you're knocking on. But nah, these people out here they want attention, they want information, and they try to do shit just to pick with you, because I'm the type of person people peep that. You call my name outside, you come up to me, I might not respond. Let's keep it real with you. And I don't have to. That doesn't make me a bad person. I peep your energy that you coming at me because you want something. I'm gonna hermit the fuck out of it. You want something from me? No. I don't feel like giving you something of mine. I'm gonna keep it moving. People knocking my door. I got nobody supposed to be coming to my house. I don't know why I hear somebody's hand on my door. I very well may not answer it. And that does not make me a bad person. You know what I'm saying? When we are intuitive, we already know if it's an emergency, we know it, right? We feel it many of the time. A lot of times somebody knocking your door as an intuitive person, you got a sense of what they want, why they're there. And a lot of times it's not because they need anything. It's no emergency. It's nothing for you to respond to, being the good person that you are. It's because they want something. They want information. They wondering what you're doing. They want to see what's in your house. They want to know, are you the type of person to come open your door and let somebody, talk to you at your door? They want information, shit like that. It's disgusting to me. It's pathetic to me. I do not like it. You know what I'm saying? And, a lot of people want to view that and view me as being a bad guy for saying that type of stuff. It's whatever. I'm not a nice guy. I try to really communicate and convey that to people. I'm a good man, but I am not a nice man, nor do I want to be a nice man. Being nice on planet Earth gets you disrespected. Being nice gets you taken advantage of. Being nice gets people playing around, think they can play in your face. I'm not a nice man. I am a good man. I must say that. I'm a good man. I'm not a nice man. That's why, there's a time where we spending time alone. It's like you can't even, people try to challenge that. Work with crystals. So I am a big crystal guy. I know many of us are crystal babies. We really are into crystals. Check out Y Bizzle on YouTube. Y Bizzle 444. He sells crystals. I've been wanting to check out his shop. Support black business for sure. What am I hearing? I'm hearing citrine. I'm hearing rose quartz. So get the crystals, because crystals are like, crystals can shift energies big time. And I remember when I first started wearing crystals, I would learn how the crystal would work a lot of the time by what would happen in my reality. So one time I had this agate stone that was like a red agate, and it was a property of it was kind of stimulated like sexual desire or sexual attraction or things like that. And I kind of saw that on a little card that it's at the store next to the crystal. And I said, oh, okay, I'll throw that in the bag too, and I'll grab it. So I ended up getting this crystal and going out. I was traveling out of town. I was at this hotel and I had this crystal in my pocket. It had been in my pocket all day. And I had forgotten that the crystal was there. So I'm going through my day, and people are just seeming like they're so beside themselves and so like attracted to me. Like people will get next to me in the line, and they kind of just squirming, like, oh my god, they can't control themselves, like they're so attracted. And I'm looking at people like, god dang, like what's going on today? Like my brother must be looking good today or something. I was thinking that. I was like, people are just so beside themselves, like, oh my gosh, you know what I'm saying? And then so I get back to the hotel room, and I empty my pockets, and it's like, oh snap! I see the crystal I had on me all day. I said, oh my gosh, that's what's been happening. Like, you know what I'm saying? People were being so stimulated by my presence. They were being like so attracted to me. I was like, they was literally like squirming. People next to me, I could see them, they kind of like squirming their pants like they got to pee or something. And I'm like, what's going on with these people? Like, I said, I better hurry up and run into my room for somebody to try to touch me. You know what I'm saying? And I also noticed a similar effect with selenite. Selenite is an awesome stone for cleansing negative energy. It's great for raising the vibration. Great for happy, pleasant thoughts. So selenite, I've got some in the window. I don't have anything on me to show you, but selenite is an awesome stone. I do have crystals in my pocket. I usually don't like showing. Oh, I have a crystal I'll show though. This is clear quartz. This is not selenite. Selenite is, look, see how this one's kind of like very clear. You kind of see through it. Selenite is more, I think the term is opaque. It's like where you can't really see through it. It's like almost looks white, but it's not white. It's like can't really see through it like the clear quartz. This stone right here is a channeling stone. When I originally purchased it, it had 6 sides. I've kind of gone through life with it. It's been years and years. I mean, like over 5 years, easy, since I've had this crystal. And it's kind of chipped. So this is a great channeling stone. One thing about clear quartz to know is clear quartz can be activated and used for both white and black magic. So beware, be cautious when you come into the stone that you really want to cleanse it, you want to program it, you want to pray over it, speak your intentions. You can sage them. So a good way to cleanse your crystal is to do this here. So you get your crystal, get you some sage. This is sage. You can use frankincense. Some people, use a good cleansing herb. I'm going to use this sage here, and I'm really just going to use the smoke from the sage and going to clear the crystals. Just throw some smoke on it, and you might pray on, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Wealth and riches are in my house, and my righteousness endure forever. And really, that cleanses the energy of the clear quartz. This stone is an amplifier. So whatever's going on in your environment is going to amplify it. So I have in my pocket also some black obsidian. So I'm using that black obsidian black obsidian is a protecting stone. It protects you from negative energies. It protects you from psychic attacks. So let's say someone is trying to project negative thoughts onto you. Or someone's doing witchcraft against you. Or say someone's just being a jealous bitch. Because, all you got to do to see a jealous bitch is go crack your window. Go look at you out your window. For a lot of us, right, all we got to do if we want to see a jealous bitch is go look out your window. You ain't even got to go outside. You ain't even got to go out your door. You ain't got to go down the street. Because open your door outside and do your head like this and like that. You probably going to see a jealous bitch. Can I get a say? Can I get a say? That's all it takes to find a jealous bitch out here on planet Earth. And I'm not saying like I'm like all that to have all these, people jealous of me or stuff like that, and I'm not saying that I'm not, what I'm saying? I do understand that God's blessed me. I don't think I'm going to show anything else. I do have this ankh that I carry in my pocket too. It's ankh there. So things like this ankhs, you can also sage those. A lot of times when I go to the river, I'll put my crystals, I'll take some crystals to put in the river to kind of cleanse it that way. You can use water to cleanse. You can use water to cleanse yourself. You can use water to cleanse yourself and water to cleanse your crystals. I have labradorite. I've been wearing this one around my neck for like, oh my gosh, 4 or 5 years. This particular stone. I've had this necklace for over 10 years. I've been wearing it every day. It's bananas. I can't believe I had this thing for like 13 years. I've been wearing it every day for 13 years. And my neck is not like doing any of that stuff or anything. I've been having it for 13 years wearing it. There's a really cool story behind this too, but I'll get to it. I just had a crystal that was on the ground in a downtown shopping center in a big city. So I was in the city, I was walking past this alleyway, and I saw this crystal. And I went down and picked up the crystal. And it was this, actually, it was this, and it was in the shape of a star and the moon, not a crystal, but this copper wire was in the shape of a star and the moon. And I saw it, it caught my attention in the alleyway, and I picked it up. And then when I went to pick it up, confirmation, hey, brother, he might be aware. And when I went to go pick this up, it was a man right there to my right. I said, oh, man, this yours? I saw it on the ground. He said, oh, no, if you saw it, it's meant for you, man. It's meant for you. And he gave it to me. And he was selling things for like $1 or $2. And I would see him every once in a while after that. And I would give him like, $1 for something, $2 for something, But I ended up taking the star and the moon of loose and using the copper wire and put a crystal in it. And I started carrying around. It was literally like 13, 14, 15 years ago. I'm not lying. It sounds very dramatic, but it's the truth. And my neck is not like doing any of that. So, very cool. So work with crystals. Crystals can make you feel like $1 million, so you manifest $1 million, baby. You know what I'm saying? We are the manifestors. So the crystal will help, enhance your energy so that you're feeling like $1 million. And when we are feeling like $1 million, we manifest $1 million. All right. Next card up is you will regret messing with a chosen one. And this reminds me, we want to be doing our work, our ritual work. So we want to be taking our spiritual baths. We want to be doing our return to sender spells. We want to be doing our ancestor venerations. We want to be putting in that work so that when these people come up on us, people roll up on us with this envy, with this negativity, with this evil eye, that this energy goes back to the ass it came from. So you want to make sure that these people who attack us, yes, we are divinely protected. Yes, people, there are, angels that protect us, and, we have a level of protection without going out our way to do our own craft, doing our own spells, doing our own rituals. But one thing that I have really been intent upon is I want to make sure that when a mother effer roll up on me, that I've already done the work so that when they throw the stone, they bust their own self in their own two front teeth. That's what I'm saying. When they throw that stone at me, I want to instantly go back and bust them all up in their two front teeth. Instantly. So that's why I'm encouraging us to make sure we're doing our work. We want to make sure that we're doing what we got to do so that when people come and attack us, when they have those negative thoughts about us, when they have those negative emotions about us, when they're trying to spy, when they're trying to sabotage us, when they're trying to make us feel less than, when they're doing all these things when we're not bothering anybody. So when you're going about your life, you're not bothering anybody, but yet they decide to go out their way and try to fuck with you, that you've already done your magic. So that when they come and try to fuck with you, that the shit go instantly back to them. No headache for you. No sad emotion for you. No, feeling down and out for you. No tripping up on something for you because the energy is not on you. It's going immediately back to the person who sent it. And these motherfuckers really better be careful because, as the chosen ones, people don't realize a chosen one will go carry on your ass. A chosen one will go straight up carry. Y'all know that scary horror movie by, who is it? Stephen King? Carrie, when she was this young girl in the public schools and people was picking on her and picking on her and picking on her so fucking bad. And then she had these magical powers that got activated and she just fucked everybody up. That's what a chosen one can do. They'll push us, violate us, and bully us, and be mean to us. and be negative to us and all these negative fucked up things to us. And they don't regret it until somebody show up dead. Until somebody show up with a broken arm. Until somebody ain't got, something really important that they need. Then they realize, oh shit, maybe I shouldn't have treated somebody that way. Because this happened to me, and I think that it happened because I did something bad to that person. They're going to regret it. They're going to regret it. Because so often people come at us and they do what? They mess with us. They pick with us. For no good reason. Not realizing who they messing with. Realize that all it takes for us as chosen ones is to have one good thought. And we can change their whole life. With one thought. So what I've been doing, what's been really important for me, is that I've been saying I'm doing my work. So a lot of that for me is learning. I'm trying to go to people who have been doing, magical craft for long periods of time, who know way more about this stuff than I do in this lifetime. I thank God that my soul knows a lot. My soul knows a lot because I've been here before, and I've been a shaman. I've been a crafter before. So a lot of that knowledge I carry within myself. And it's hard to access the information a lot of the time. It's hard to have clear insight. So I really try to ask people, help me. Teach me things. Help me to understand, how do I do this magical work? Because I know that I am called to do it. And then you go, and a lot of times you go ask people for help who doing the spiritual work. And a lot of times they ain't much better than the other motherfuckers out here, man. The same niggas who walk out your door on the street who got a problem and mean and negative to you for no good fucking reason. You may go to somebody who pull cars and do spiritual work, and they got a problem with you for no fucking reason. And they negative to you for no good reason. It's really something where I've now been convinced that on my spiritual journey, I am the person I am looking for. Meaning that I am the person to help me that I have been looking for. I have been convinced that it's not for me to go to another reader, another spiritualist, and say, hey, can you do this reading for me? Hey, can you help me with this magical word? Hey, can you teach me this ritual? People, the world, my life has convinced me that I am the person I am looking for. I got to ask myself to help myself. I got to ask myself to do those rituals. I got to ask myself to teach me stuff. That might mean that we go to books. That might mean that we go meditate. Shit. You might be better off going and hugging a tree and asking a tree for answer than going to some of these motherfuckers out here. For real. I've been convinced. Because I've gone to these people so many times. Said, hey, I'm new to this. I want to learn more. I feel like I'm called. I know I got a purpose in the spiritual and the occult and magic. I know I have a purpose. Help me, please. Help me. Teach me. A lot of times the answer they give, it doesn't hit the spot. A lot of times the help that people give, sometimes they come with negativity. It's like you trying to help me, but you being negative as fuck at the same time. Like I did something to you. You know what I'm saying? So I've been convinced that I am the person that I have been looking for. So know that you are the person you have been looking for. Know that you got to trust your own power. You got to trust your own magic. You got to believe in your own magic. Because nobody can get this done for you but you. You are the person who's going to help you. You are that person. No need to be going and looking through names of people who are, tarot readers, people who do all this, rituals. Yeah, go to some people if you need to. Because not everybody has the destiny of doing this work on their own. But I tell you that life has convinced me that I'm not looking for any fucking body else. That I am the one that I've been looking for to help myself, to teach myself, to do my magic for me. I am the one I've been looking for. You are the one you have been looking for. You are the shaman that you have been needing. I am the shaman that I have been needing. It's not anyone else. You know, it's not anyone else. You know, and that shit can hurt your feelings, man. Because I would think that, you know, if I'm a person who, and I say, hey, come to me and I'll help you learn about the magic stuff. You know, saying that I would try to, you know, and that I would try to be a pleasant experience for you. But anyways, you know, sometimes it ain't about what you want to hear, but what you need to hear. That is valid. Sometimes though, they don't be telling you just what you need to hear. They be telling you what they want to come out their mouth. Anyways, shaman. So, I think this is a really great segue into. Hold on, I need a breather. All right, I'm back. Shaman, I'm going to wrap this up here. I hope you enjoyed this. Going on 30 minutes here. I think this is just confirmation on what I said about we are who we have been looking for. So while we are spending time alone in hermit mode, we got to realize that we are those magical badasses that we've been needing. So when we're alone, we got to be doing our shaman lama, as one of my favorite priestesses says. We got to do our own Shamalama Ding Dong. Shamalama Ding Dong is our own spiritual work, our own spiritual crafting for ourselves. So when we spend time alone, we got to be taking our spiritual baths. Sometimes one trick I'll say for doing spiritual baths that is a heavy hitter, put some roses in your spiritual bath. Yes, I'm a black man saying that. You're going to feel like the sexiest black man on planet Earth. When you come out that spiritual bath with them roses, man, you be feeling like, ooh wee. You know what I'm saying? And people will feel that vibe off of you. You just feel like your aura is like velvety, and your aura is just supple and beautiful. You feel beautiful. Put some sea salt in there. Some people put different herbs for various purposes. You know, do what you're called to do. But we gotta go spend time alone and do our shaman lama ding dong. Spend time alone and do our shaman work. Do our shamanism. And I don't say anything I've said to offend anyone. But you know, I feel like it's a strong message that we are the people who we've been looking for. Don't spend too much of your time going to other people to help you. Yes, go get the help that you need. And I feel like you gotta take that how it resonates. And of course, it's all for like entertainment purposes. I'm not doing therapy with people right now. But maybe one day. You know what I'm saying? But right now I'm saying, you know, trust in your ability to help yourself. And also I say that for confirmation for people if you feel disappointed, you feel kind of sad because you keep trying to learn things, keep trying to go to people, and you keep being disappointed. You don't really know what it is. You kind of feel like, what's wrong with me? How come other people can go to people and get help? How come other people can do these things and it worked for them or they seem to be happy with it? But when I go and try to do it to help myself, it doesn't work the same. That's because if you're like me, the person you need to be seeking is yourself. Work with them crystals. You know, and I believe I said the message for 30 minutes done. Much peace, light, and love. I know it is psychic powers. Psychic powers, baby. We gotta trust ourselves. We gotta trust our own psychic powers. We gotta trust our own magic. We gotta believe in our own magic. So I'm gonna say it again and wrap this video up. You are the person you have been looking for. You are who you have been looking for. Love yourself. Believe in yourself. Trust yourself. Trust your magic, baby. Trust your magic, bro. Peace.